lovely Dolce friends. I miss you. I know I got to talk to some of you tonight. I want to keep doing that. I want to stay connected. I want to hear about what you're doing at home. I want to hear about what you're doing at school if you're still going to school. I know Simon and Chelsea are still at school. So I want to know what everybody is up to. I haven't really been doing much. I am living with my mommy right now just until things in this world calms down. And we've been doing a lot of fun things here. We put a heart on our door. We're going to put a bear up in the window for bear hunts. So probably a lot of the same stuff that you guys are doing right now. Tonight I want to read Mr. Duck Means Business. Mr. Duck lived by himself at the pond. Each day he followed a tight schedule. From 6 in the morning until 7, he would stretch his wings. From 7 to 8, he would fluff his feathers. Can you guys fluff your feathers? At precisely 8:01, he would glide across perfectly still water. Ah, said Mr. Duck. It's so peaceful, so quiet. I just have everything I need. Day after day, week after week, and year after year, everything was the same, and Mr. Duck was happy. Then one especially hot summer day, Mr. Duck had just begun his morning gliding when he saw, can you guys see what's coming? Pig? Look out below! Splash? Duck sputtered, he muttered, he a tail a-fluttered, but Pig did not get the message. Mr. Duck was all set to give Pig a strongly worded speech regarding private property when, well, there you are, said Cow. Let's see your moves, called Pig. Jump in. You don't mind if we do, Mr. Duck, said Cow as she plowed past. Moo, moo, splash! Mr. Duck grumbled, he mumbled, he flip-flop fumbled, but Pig and Cow just did not get the message. You see, he's even made like little charts about why this is his place to go swimming. Mr. Duck was all set to tell them what's what when, hey, said Goat, we've been looking all over for you. Anyone up for a game of Marco Polo? Last one in is a rotten egg, Cheap Chick. Come on, Mr. Duck, said Cow. You're it. The water got wild, the scenery got crowded, and the peace and quiet, it was gone. Mr. Duck tapped, he flapped, he totally snapped. Quack! And somebody got the message. Perhaps we've overstayed our welcome, said Chick. Oh, said the other animals. Out, out, out of my pond, called Mr. Duck. This time I mean business. I'm sorry, my apologies. Goodbye for good, said Mr. Duck. I'm so sorry to have bothered you, said Chick. Thanks for letting us swim in your pond. Alone at last, Mr. Duck returned to his routine. He stretched his wings. There was no splashy belly flopping. He fluffed his feathers. There was no annoying water ballet. He glided across the perfectly still water, and there was certainly no rowdy round of Marco Polo. Ah, said Mr. Duck. It's so peaceful, so quiet, and just the way I like it. On Monday, quiet. On Tuesday, very quiet. On Wednesday, peaceful. On Thursday, very peaceful. On Friday, on Saturday, Mr. Duck twiddled his feathers, peacefully and quietly, of course. And on Sunday, Mr. Duck had a plan. You guys see what he's doing? What do you think he's doing? These days, Mr. Duck still loves to stretch at 6, still loves to fluff his feathers at 7, and still loves to glide across the perfectly still water at precisely 8:01. But sometimes life calls for a little noise. You guys, his sign here, it says noise welcome from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. He decided he wanted his friends around. He decided he was going to share his space and let his friends in, which is what I like to do. I like to have my own space, and then I like to let my friends in. And so it's something that we can do all together. I miss you guys. I'll probably read another story tomorrow. Miss Shawna wasn't feeling very good yesterday, so I didn't do a story yesterday. I had a headache, but I feel better today. I'm going to feel even more better tomorrow, and we are going to get through this time of not going to school together.